Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and another episode of Project Notions. As you can see, I have the lovely ZF6HP box out and everything is looking pretty empty and clean. That's my light there. Now I am not able to show you the steps as I go, unfortunately, but I will try and run through the few steps that I took and how did I get the box out. Even though I have the transmission jack there, I still needed to get a hand. It will always help if you have a friend of mine helping you. In my case, it's my brother helping me. Anyway, so we started with the exhaust. Removing the exhaust. As you saw yesterday, I had the front bit taken off, and it is hard to kind of understand from here, but roughly around here where you can see these holes here, there was a bracket here where the exhaust was sitting across, and from here I had it sprayed with fluid. I was able to wiggle that out, and the big box here, it goes around here, and from the top mounts they somehow came out after a bit of wiggling, and with a bit of help I was able to drop it down, drop the bracket, and drop the exhaust in. Now if you look here, 1, 2, 3 bolts holding the drive shaft, prop shaft onto the gearbox guibo. It looks in pretty good shape by the looks, but anyway, 18 mil hex here and 18 nut hex here, like these guys. They're just basically holding off. You kind of have to go from here with your kind of a spanner to hold them in place and screw them out. I used an impact, they came out. Once you have a good grip here, make sure you do. And once I had that removed, on this side here, so this is the power side, I suppose, the prop shaft side of the diff. So if we go back here to show you what was used, it was actually E12. Make sure you're gonna hammer it on it, because otherwise you can slip in the rear case. They're the female Torx, but they're okay. I had them sprayed from the back, so they had sat for a while, but I ended up using my bigger what I was gonna say, impact gun with the 400 Newton meter setting, and I was able to pull them out. Otherwise, if you're using a big bar, I'm sure some people will be, you basically have to somehow hold the diff in place, otherwise it will just swing. So once that was freed up, there's a sort of a notch. So if we come down here, there are two notches. So one is here and one is the kind of total opposite side. You basically start to pry them out, hit it with a few hammers, and once you have the other side loose, it will come out. I had this center sport bearing dropped as well by that time, two 13mm screws, and obviously, as you know, that was out. So it kind of starts to drop down, but I did try to get this side down first, because it is stuck, and once it starts moving, the whole thing comes out. One person can actually hold it, it's not that heavy. And that is about it for this car, I think. So this was the connector on the gearbox, so I'll show you guys that as well. Basically it is kind of screwed on, so you do have to pry it with something, and it goes like this and it kind of screws out, but make sure you don't break it. And this is the cable, I think, that goes to the exhaust for something, for some sensor on it. And there is some clips and stuff you have to basically take the cable out of it. This is the gearbox model and stuff there, if some people wanted to see it. And I think it is on the other side. I was looking at it here. That's your ZF and 6HP2 or 21 actually, for some reason. So that's that. Right, so that's about it for this episode. I'm gonna also try and salvage, I always love these thick cables for another car of mine, and see what else I can remove. I might also end up removing the shaft, so it's a bit easier to rotate, but it should be okay now. I don't need to worry too much about it. As you can see, we're able to pretty easily wiggle these out. So yeah, hopefully out with this car. This was a small enough episode, guys, a bit of an update really, and a few tips. So that's that. I will remove this car from the lift because it's taking up place or space, I mean, on my lift. So once that's removed, I will try and bring the other car out. And also, I suppose, with the gear, sorry, the engine, the N47, I need to do a bit of cleanup on this. I actually don't know how I am gonna get these guys off, the torque converter and the flex plate or whatever it's called. I think I do have to remove the starter motor off, which is a bit not fun, but let's see, because I'm trying to keep the work steps as low as possible. But look, let's see how do we do. Once I do it, I'll try and show you guys. And now I know, I was looking up, I was trying to see if I cheap out on the timing chain on it, that I don't do it. There's a tool you can get to understand from here, but I also see sort of a plastic cap on this, so I don't know what's inside it. I'm gonna give it a look after I clean it up and see what do I need to do about it. Here's the part label here, if you're ever wondering. Once I do have that, we can move on from there. Otherwise, I'll do all the maintenance I can while it's out, and the next step, which might take a couple of days to come back to me now, is the other car on top here. Remove the front as much as I can, don't destroy anything, and get it ready for the engine transplant. So thanks for watching and sticking with it so far. Hopefully it is helping you some bit, but we'll see you in another video.